What it is, all you goddamn hypebeasts. It's your boy Sin Supreme, and we are back with the final installment of the fall-winter 2018 preview review. We've gone through the jackets, the tops, the sweaters, the pants, the sweatshirts. We're gonna be skipping the hats because I don't wear them and I don't really care about them that much. There's way too many to talk about. And we will be moving on to the final section, which usually tends to be the favorite section for me every Supreme season, and that is accessories. And from the looks of it, this season has not let me down. So the first accessory we have is a doozy. It's a Supreme Santa Cruz Chameleon mountain bike, and this thing is beautiful. It's crazy how simple the branding and colorway can be and make such a stellar bike. As far as price point, I know this thing's gonna be off the charts, which doesn't even matter when it comes to actually getting it because it's still gonna be incredibly difficult. But I think this thing is just pure beauty. The Supreme Stife Teddy Bear honestly is long overdue and probably one of the most hyped items this season. For any collector of teddy bears, specifically the Stife brand, or anyone who just collects Supreme accessories, this thing is rating off the charts as far as hype. I know not only me, but everyone and their mama's gonna be going for one of these. We have an inflatable chair that Supreme's doing this season in 2 different colorways. Honestly, the white one's not bad because, you know, Claire and the red box logo, but this yellow one is horrible in my opinion. I don't understand why they chose this colorway. It does have the size measurements on here, but I definitely have to use a tape measure to really see how big that is, because I'm wondering if it's something that you can actually use regularly. Supreme is collaborating with Owner, I believe is the name of the brand, to make a meldonica. I guess it's like a harmonica with keys. A meldonica? I honestly don't know how to say that. I've never even heard of this instrument before. It looks crazy cool. I'm gonna have to do some research to see how this thing's played, how this thing's used, because it looks extremely interesting. I'm sure all those music enthusiasts who actually know how to play this will probably be going for this. The Supreme Tag Heuer Pocket Pro stopwatch. Really cool accessory, especially if you're trying to compare how fast you are to Tekashi 6ix9ine, because I hear he's incredibly fast. You would definitely need this. I'm sure everybody was a little upset that it wasn't a watch, but stopwatch is just as cool. The Virgin Mary blanket is beautiful, and I feel like a lot of people agree. This design reminds me of those candles that people burn. I really like it. The chain license plate is fucking beautiful, especially if you're driving like an old school muscle car. Either colorway is sick. My only issue is I imagine if you have this on your car, people will probably try to steal this shit. The Supreme Tamiya Hornet RC car is fucking awesome. I'm honestly surprised it took this long for Supreme to do this. This isn't no cheap RC car that you would find at Radio Shack. This is a legit one, so it will be pretty pricey. I can't wait for this to drop. Per usual, Supreme is doing their gold pendant for the season, and this time around, it is a panther. As far as the size of them, they're always about the size of a quarter. Honestly, I like all of Supreme's necklaces. They always choose really good pendants, and this one, it falls in line with all the rest of them. It is 14 karat gold, so it should always hold its value regardless of it being hyped or not. So just for that, I really like these. But sick piece. The Supreme Fuck You trays are cool. I do have a Supreme tray that I personally think is better, but these ones are really cool. They're perfect for like keys and things like that. But honestly, I don't see myself going for this. The Supreme digital scale, once again, another accessory that I am surprised it took them this long to release it. This thing is fucking awesome. If you ever had to move some product on the side, then you are very familiar with this scale. I know this thing is going to be incredibly hyped. I can't wait to try to get it. The male and female anatomy models are really cool. Honestly, I just wonder how people are gonna react to them because I think they're really cool, but I wonder what the rest of the community thinks. The Supreme step ladder is legit. Me personally, I'm incredibly tall, so I rarely need a step ladder, but this would be perfect in the crib, just chilling. I just really wonder how sturdy it is. Like, is this a ladder that you can have a ladder match with? The Supreme Plate 2 box, in my personal opinion, is one of the best tool type of accessories that Supreme has done. I love the rigid design of it. As far as the size, it's perfect. I personally don't have like a crazy tool collection or anything, but I feel like going for something like this would put me on that path to start collecting tools maybe. I don't know. The Supreme Pilot Marker, straight up, I gotta get both of these. I fucking love these. Can't wait for these to drop. I know they're gonna sell out ridiculously fast. The Supreme Thermos King food jar that comes with a spoon and all that. I think this is a really cool accessory. I like the fact that the spoon like folds up. Me personally, I don't use thermoses like that, so I don't have a specific need for it, but I have a ton of accessories that I don't have a need for. The Supreme Mophie chargers are really cool. My only issue is the fact that they didn't do it for the latest iPhones. I personally don't use an iPhone, but just as far as iPhone users, it's weird that they wouldn't make one for the iPhone 10 or that Apple wouldn't approve one for the iPhone 10. The Supreme hand mirror is very weird. I don't understand what their thinking behind this is. I'm not too hyped for it like that. I don't really care. It'd be something that if I had in my crib, I had it. It's whatever. The Luden's great tasting wild cherries are fucking awesome. I definitely want a pack of these. I wonder how many packages of these am I gonna be able to buy. The Supreme Keytron folding knife, this shit is fucking crazy. This knife looks like something you would see in an action flick when the villain is getting his ass whooped and then he pulls this knife out of his boot. This looks like that type of knife. This shit is sick. The Supreme magnetic bike lights, I'm not sure how these work. I gotta look online and figure out how these things work. I currently don't have a bike, but this is definitely a good accessory to be releasing since Supreme is also releasing a mountain bike. I like them, I don't hate them. I just wonder what the price point's gonna be. The Supreme ballpoint pens are cool. I just know that price-wise, they just are too ridiculous. I lose pens, pencils, things like that all the fucking time. So the last thing I'm gonna be doing is spending $70 on a pen. The leather ID wallet is pretty cool. It reminds me of the Supreme Louis Vuitton collection almost, but for all those travelers, this looks like something that would be perfect. Obviously that camel colorway is hitting so hard. The New York pillbox is cool. The design on the front is okay. My guess is that they wanted to do something different than just put a box logo on it, and I'm not mad at it. I love Supreme pins. I love this lock pin. It looks perfect to just add to the pin collection. The fuck pin is where it's at. I like the fact that it's blinged the fuck out. I just like it a lot, so definitely want to grab one of these. The logo repeat scarves aren't hideous. I personally don't wear scarves. I'm not a guy who can pull off a scarf. It's just not me. But the scarves aren't bad if you need a scarf. The blue and the red one is definitely the best. The other two are so-so. The hand warmers are really cool. If I lived in a colder area still, I would definitely be looking at these. I still might just have to grab that camo one just for the hell of it. The Supreme Hanes thermal pants. They've done the thermal tops before. This is the first time I believe they're doing long johns. If you need long johns, definitely got to grab some of these. I used to have long johns. I live in an area where I no longer need them, but these are fucking cool. They've done the thermal crew before. I have a couple thermal crews before. They're pretty much just Hanes thermal crews with Supreme branding. The Supreme Fuck You decks are really cool. Honestly, out of all the items that contain the Supreme Fuck You design, I think the Dex is definitely my favorite. The bedroom skateboard is definitely solid and would look beautiful on the wall. I actually like it a little better than the T, honestly. And there you have it, guys. That's all the accessories we know so far for the fall winter 2018 season, and it is the last section of the Supreme fall winter 2018 preview review. I hope you guys enjoyed this lead up to the first online drop of the season, which for the first time is happening on a Monday, not Thursday, just the first week of the season. I don't know why Supreme is doing it. Hopefully that just means that we'll receive our first week items a lot faster. So guys, what's your favorite accessory of the fall winter 18 season? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Shout out to the Discord gang. You will find all those links in the description below. And if you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, you gotta subscribe, bitches. As always, it's your boy Sin Supreme, and I shall see you next time. Peace.